Hi team, hope you're doing well. In this quick video, I will show you how to create AI UGCs in under 10 minutes into Hoox. In the description, you have our links to the resource to get the GPT also, the GPT I'll talk about in the video. And you can also contact me directly in LinkedIn if you want to talk about AI UGCs and stuff. And if you want to get the cloud skill also, I can send you directly through LinkedIn. So if you like the video, you can help us with a little thumbs up, and yes, please feel free to reach me on LinkedIn if you want to talk about AI UGC. Cheers.
To make the video, first of all, you're gonna need to have the link for the experience right here. In this case, for me, it's a Smartbox experience. I'll copy the link and then we can use this little GPT. I also have a Claude skill I can send you if you'd like. But anyway, with this GPT, you can just paste the link and say, I want to create a truly authentic and genuine UGC style video, really focusing on sharing my thoughts and feelings about this particular experience. There you go. You'll provide some instructions. Then the GPT will automatically ask you a series of questions to help define the specific type of content you want. Do you need a script for it? Is it faceless or not? Should there be B-roll? It's about answering a few questions to help refine the prompt. Once you've answered those questions, it'll give you a prompt. Actually, I think I have one right here. I had one right here then. So it's going to generate a prompt in English. Make sure the prompt is indeed in English. Then you just need to copy the part that we're interested in. Avoid adding info that isn't vital to the script, the prompt, sorry. And once you have that, you just head over to Hoox. So we've added Seedance too. You can use it in two different ways. Either you can use the traditional method where you'll paste your prompt directly into the designated space right here. You can add photos here, like I did, for example, from the actual experience. So I had a few of them. I took quite a lot. Actually, I don't remember which ones they are. So there you go. Just add your photos. They'll show up here if you want to tag them in a specific part of the prompt. You can also use the @ symbol. So type @ and you'll see all the images you've added, and you can tag them to specify certain generations if needed. Once that's done, once you've set all those elements, make sure you're in 720p and have the right format or whatever you prefer. And then you just lock in the generation duration right here. And once that's all set, well, you can start generating your video. The second way is if you have a very specific idea of what you want to create. You also have the UGC mode right here, which, well, lets you upload a product photo in the same way. You set up your script, describe your avatar right here, and you can even go as far as specifying all the scenes by generating, well, by controlling, the different durations for each scene and describing what you want to add. So this is another way to create and directly, well, actually, typically, for the video I showed you in the intro, it's this one. I used the prompting mode and said, a video that's generated that I requested without a script, so I could add French to it later, because while English and languages like Spanish don't have many issues, because those languages are very well supported, French is a bit more complex. So basically, the workaround for that is to create a generation without a script, and then right after, add the script here in ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs still allows us to have very advanced voices, especially in an app through their Versus 3s. You then have the option to download that voice. You add it to a little editing software, and I use DaVinci because it's free. So you just add the audio track, which you can even speed up for a more sustained pace. And once that's done, you come back to Hoox. You add your video directly here. So you click upload from device, then you select, I don't remember which one it is. Let's see. There, let's say we take this one. You select the video in question, make sure to select avatar, very important. It'll allow us to really base it on the video here. You disable transitions, B-roll illustrations, and music because it's usually built in. Make sure to enable subtitles, and then you start a generation. And so what happens is that typically we'll do the transcript, we'll add the subtitles, and that way I'll jump straight to another video I've already made. But that way your video is...
Okay, you ready?
And you'll be able to add these text elements. So we added, it goes over here, so there, click on it, type your text, adjust the size. You can change the font here. You can manage the in, so when the text appears, and the out. We work word by word. The style here, if you want, say a background and so on. And you can also play with the different layers to create style effects if needed.
Exhausted. Afterwards, massaged, scrubbed, glowing. At the Sultan de Saba, we take care of you.
So I have my 15-second video ready in just under 10 minutes. I think that's how long it took me. For your information, for the script, I have a UGC generator. If you want, I can also share a skill with you. Don't hesitate to message me, well, on LinkedIn to get it. And in the same way, actually, here you have a creation process that's made easier. We train this skill on, well, a set of about 2,000 generations we've had on UGC, which allows for well-tailored scripts. After this step, we also ask a few questions to get more specific. And I can also share this little GPT with you directly in the resource, which is quite useful. Similarly, we've actually been grinding on the model for several days to try and understand how it works. And so we've mastered the prompting a bit to be able to get generations that are very effective. And there you go, in the space of, say, 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at first. Once you have your script, well, it goes very, very fast. So you're also able to generate and optimize with hooks. Knowing that on this video, if you decide to add a B-roll here, for example, well, you can certainly do that. It comes as an overlay on top of the video that was generated. So these are elements that you can also easily move forward with. You have total control over your editing. The only thing actually for French is that to have a perfect voice, we need to go through ElevenLabs again. Knowing that, since we've understood this use case, we're going to directly integrate it into Hoox, since we use ElevenLabs on Hoox. So in fact, you won't even have to go through that platform anymore to generate. The voice, we're going to integrate everything within Hoox, and it'll be much easier for you to create. There, I hope this allowed you to discover a bit more, one, about using this type of content, and especially to, well, envision yourself creating your different videos.